Do you want to make money, or do you want to find the true love of your life? Well, in order to get both, you'll have to go through a fairly similar process. A sales meeting and a first date may seem like different events, but they're more alike than you think. In order to find success in love, you have to be a good salesperson. Why? Well, that's what this video is going to be about. Sales requires more than just selling a product. In fact, you have to sell yourself. People are not going to throw their money to someone that they don't trust or someone that they don't like. Especially nowadays when products and services are so easy to find online, you need to establish yourself as a likable, a genuine, a cool person, and someone that your customers will want to be around and associate themselves with. If you turn people off or come off as annoying, they won't even want to hear what you have to say about your products. Selling yourself requires charisma and a little bit of charm. These traits will also get you very far on a date. Someone isn't going to date you unless they like you. When you're on a date or trying to get a date, you have to prove that you are trustworthy and enjoyable to hang around. Another way that they're similar is that confidence is key. How will you get people to like you, to trust you, to buy from you, or to date you? Well, you're going to have confidence. Confidence is the most important trait that a salesperson or a person looking to date can have. Even if you aren't the prettiest person out there, or you're selling products in a competitive industry, confidence can get you very far. If you don't feel confident in a sales meeting or on a date, what should you do? The best advice is usually to fake it until you make it. The best thing that you can do before a date or before a big meeting is to pump yourself up and give yourself a little confidence boost. Tell yourself that you are a great salesman or that you're going to have a fun night out with your date. The more that you tell yourself that you've got these traits and these abilities to succeed, the more likely you will believe it and see it through. Even better, you can get your confidence from competence. The more you practice selling yourself, whether you're selling a high-ticket item or you're selling yourself to your date, the more confident you will become in your skills. And in all honesty, 60% of confidence just comes from experience. And that leads me to my next point. In both, you have to deal with a lot of rejection. Why does selling things scare a lot of people? It's because it comes with a lot of rejection. Why is getting back in the dating pool so scary? Because it also comes with a lot of rejection. If you're afraid of rejection, you might not allow yourself to fully take a dive and go for your true goals. And if you don't know how to deal with rejection, you might hurt yourself in the long run. Take dating apps, for example. Not every person that you swipe right on will match with you. Take every person that you match with. Not every person that you do match with is going to message you back. And it can feel really easy to feel upset when you're faced with these so-called rejections. But in order to succeed in dating, you'll have to take them all in stride. Getting angry at people on Tinder or at the bar is not going to help you. Similarly, feeling down on yourself or getting angry at your customer base because people aren't buying isn't going to help you get more sales. So, do you get upset over rejection easily? If so, it's time to take a step back and ask yourself, why? See, rejection is a huge part of sales and dating. So in order to maintain confidence, in order to keep moving forward and sell yourself successfully, you'll need to look within. Changing the way you feel about rejection may require some personal development, but the process will help you in all areas of your life. And another thing to keep in mind when it comes to rejection is that 100% is nearly impossible. You can't close everyone. In fact, a 50% closing rate is outstandingly good. If you're a perfectionist, you might want to get to 100%. But only getting a 20% close rate, or maybe 1 out of 5 dates that go well, may make you feel like you failed. But to be completely honest, in my business experience, 20% closing rate is amazing. And from my experience in coaching guys on dates, when 1 out of 5 dates goes very well, it's a pretty decent number. The truth is, it's all a numbers game. To win, you just need to start more conversations, and you need to meet more people that you could potentially work with or date, whatever your goal is. Another thing is that it seems to take just one success to get you back on track. Everyone faces sales slumps or dating slumps, but you have to keep trying in order to succeed. The key to finding success is to keep persisting with new customers or with new dates. Keep that enthusiasm. All it takes is one great yes to put you back on track. But that's also not where your journey ends, because, very similar to dating, sales is all about maintaining relationships. You're not going to make a whole lot of money with one-night stands. If you want to succeed in sales, you're going to need a base of loyal, returning customers. But in order to bring customers back, you have to nurture these relationships. Reach out to them after they've made their purchase. Ask them for feedback on the experience. You can even set up subscriptions or call them whenever they're due for another purchase. If you don't show your customers why they should keep buying from you, they will be swept up by your competition. And this is just like dating. If you enjoy a wonderful date, you'll naturally want to reach out to the person and ask for a second or maybe even a third date. In order to create a stable, loyal relationship, you have to constantly nurture that relationship and show the person why they should keep coming back to you. Lastly, your network will help you. Loyal customers and good friends are some of your best resources in dating or in sales. How many times have you heard couples say they met through mutual friends? How many times have you bought a product or a service because it was recommended by your friends? Not only can your network help you find more people to date or to sell to, but they can also provide great feedback. Get your friends to take a look at your dating profile, even if it seems a little embarrassing. You will be very surprised at what your friends have to tell you, either to add something or to take something out of your profile, because they will see things in you that you don't see in yourself. Also, a strong network of loyal customers is even more important in sales. Online reviews and testimonials are one of the strongest tools that you have, especially in a world of digital marketing. Your customers will also be able to refer you to friends, colleagues, and other people with similar interests and similar needs. And once you start to build a strong customer base, you'll find that people start reaching out to you in order to buy your products. I hope by now that you've realized that dating and sales are basically the same thing. They require the same skills. You're just getting someone else to like you and trust you. And if you want to learn the skills it takes to be likable and to persuade anyone to trust you, I've actually just finished version 2 of my mega Psychology of Selling course. Right now it's a 10-week course that goes into everything you need to know how to close a deal or to score a date. From the basics of human motivation and persuasion to deep and advanced negotiation strategies like reading body language, reading facial expressions, and framing, this online course is packed with over 100 animated videos and tons of bonuses. If you want to check out the course before the week ends and I close the course, check the link in the description below. Also, you should know that there's a 30-day money-back hassle-free guarantee, which means all you have to do is send me an email and I'll refund you. If you don't love what I have to teach or how I teach it, it's not in my business principles and my values to profit from you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you learned something in this video. Maybe if you want to be better at dating, you can learn to be better at sales. And if you want to be better at sales, you can improve your skills in dating. I'll see you in the next video.